go to this one. Man, this was a great match, and it was still at a 3. This is the length of a regular DBFZ match, and this is a 3 out of 5 set. Shit's crazy. So yeah, what we got here? We got Deb. Deb's probably, you know, I was trying to think of him. I was really trying to think about who had, if he had a better run than this. So I think previously, before this, his best run was Frosty, Deb. This is where I actually got to meet Deb, at Frosty. And then afterwards, I think this is his best tournament. Not only because of him doing so well, getting 4th place, like number placement, but I thought his play was extremely impressive. And I also thought that the people that he beat as well to get here was impressive as well. He just overall looked really, really good. So I'm going to try my best not to gush over Deb because I love him as a player. And I'm going to try to talk about Kedako a lot because Kedako is a very, very good player. Best May player in the world, unless there's somebody I don't know of. So these guys played in losers, or they played in winners top 16 actually as well. So you have to think about that these guys have now already played 3 games versus each other and are going into this with that information as well. And you're also going into it with the fact that both of these guys have won matches going into this spot. Kedako just beat Lost Soul, so they're feeling pretty good. So this is one of the things we actually saw in the old set, in the first top 16 set, is that if you did Bandit Revolver, so in the very first set, a lot of the times what he would do is that he would do Bandit Revolver on block Deb, and it wouldn't, and Kedako wouldn't do anything about it. We thought that was really curious, and that's because he messed up getting this constantly. Oops. All right, he messed up getting this constantly, which is the 2P to counter hit, and then 2H, and then Dolphin. And then he is in the perfect position to also cross up and give himself the corner. Drop the combo, but that's the idea. Wonder what he was afraid of here. RC. Maybe looking for an air normal. Remember talking about May's air normals are very, very good. You see, yeah, look at him just set up behind him. He's willing. He wants to approach Deb with an advantage. And Deb, I think he's recognized that Deb plays very, not very, but he plays pretty passively. He's willing to down back. So he's willing to also take that advantage away from him. Right? That's a full stick of butter on the side of Kedako. Nice air throw again. All right. Yeah, good hit. And he goes for the small character combo as well. That does a lot of stun. Good stuff. Yeah, he died with a full stick of butter. So one of the things that got lost to time, actually, we never see players do this anymore. But one of the things that we used to see that was lost to time was dead angle RC. And that was one of the things that characters like Eddie and Venom had to do because they had no good reversals. Their best reversals were dead angles. So if the dead angle got blocked, then they would just artsy and then keep themselves safe. Yeah, it cost 100 meter, but it is 70,000 times better to be in neutral than it is to be, you know, on top of like a character like Soul who can really make you hurt in the corner. So I would have done at least that. Dead angle RC would have been at least the minimum to get out. And this is why actually you see him a lot canceling into Bandit Revolver a lot. Kedako was constantly getting hit by it. Even with the answer that he showed with the 2P, he's not answering it every single time. And Deb's taken that risk under consideration. Look at this. So another Fafnir hit. We were talking about this before. Fafnir into 2P is burst safe. And then if he wanted to confirm, oh, he's not going to burst. All right, let me try to go for the good combo. Great timing on the burst here from Kedako. Goes for on the JD, very active move and has a lot of recovery as well. Pressure's on. He finds him. Trades with the jump H. It's going to be a first game to DEB. Kedako looking pretty good, but little things like that drop combo. And also not dealing with the banner revolver, right? This is weird to see that someone was dealing... It has an answer for the banner revolver, but does not do it every single time. Tick throw into the overhead kiss. Overhead kiss, one of the good things about overhead kiss is that it's a command, or it's a throw that moves forward. It's a command throw that moves forward, but it doesn't have the regular startup time if you don't move forward. So she doesn't run in front of your face if there's no room to run in. She just grabs you. It makes it a very, very good overhead, or overhead, because it's called overhead kiss. It makes it a good command throw. And look at that. We started with a command throw, baby. This is the power of May. If you can hit these combos, 50% off a command throw and a corner pressure. Oh my God, Sistine Chapel. All right, backs up afterwards. He's just looking for the hit. Oh, burst. Oh no, and he ran canceled too into the Yamada. Oh no. Oh, is he dead? RC 6H. Oh my God. The RC into Yamada. That shit is sick. Man. I really want to play May. This character is so good, and nobody plays her. I still think she's one of the best characters in the game. She is one of the few characters in this game could legitimately end your entire life in an instant, just like Soul. I kind of want to play Soul too. I've been practicing Soul lately. Fafnir. Oh my God. This was pre-planned. Fafnir 2D. That was planned from the fucking beginning. Look at this dude. He dropped the combo. He would have killed. This dude's a maniac. It's a common block string that he was going for before. Something to put him into block. 2S. 6H. 6H whiffs. Takes that time to get out. Nice. Wasn't able to pick it up. Oh, gets the counter out of the air. He has 100% meter too. That burst keeps him alive. He's trying to win this. He needs to. RC. Is that it? Yeah. And Senga's going to do it. Yeah, that's a big drop, right? So you go back to this situation right here. What a great setup that he did. This is like a perfect May bait that he's created, right? This is so sick. Oh, wait, no. I was not far behind. There you go. This is so sick. I actually love this to death. This is some Tekken shit. Boom! And the specific confirm as well. Very nice. So if he hit the combo, he would have been able to do it into at least regular super, if not burst super. Hey, Ali, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'll stare. I have 2 subs in my chat. This is weird. All right. Anyway, good stuff. Deb, thoughts? Play well, just a drop combo, right? It would have given him another round at least. But Kedako, man. Kedako's space control with this character is actually the reason why he's the best. Look at this. Just being able to control the screen. Big normals. Dolphins keep him locked down. Dolphin. Look at this chip, by the way. I want to bring up the chip. Dolphin chip. Wow, they actually nerfed it quite a bit. Never mind. It used to be a lot more in the old games. Should take off a chunk. And Senga, late knockdown, so wasn't able to get the Oki. Oh, no! No! This is so sad. So you kind of want Senga to hit about right here on the way down, so you're able to get Oki. Instead, it hits OTG, so he is able to tech. Good recognition from DEB. He techs out, and then he tries to go for the blitz. Just a, you know, cheeky, like, oh, wake up, press buttons. Eat this blitz, son. And then he techs forward, though. 6H, because you're in counter hit state in this situation. And he had Gunflame. He could have 6H Gunflamed, but he didn't. And that was why Kedako got the burst. Or that's why Kedako went for the burst. Didn't work out. Went for the 5H or close S 5H IAD. Missed the IAD. No. That really sucks. OTG. I think DEB maybe didn't recognize that the Etsenga wasn't going to hit, so he didn't tech. But either way, it was on a pixel. Unfortunate. Oh, Sistine Chapel. That was a real Sistine Chapel. Look at that. That was the foot of God and the anchor of Jesus just meeting each other. Down backing, looking for a hit here. All right, just a regular confirm. The bait. Oh, no, that combo sucked. All right, he got the overhead kiss afterwards. Dropped it. Ugh. Spaghetti. Yeah, right. That was a pretty good danger time. I like when danger times look like a possible Sistine Chapel. There you go. Like, look like an anime Sistine Chapel. If we had an anime Sistine Chapel, it'd probably be that one clash of like Leo doing 5H and Ship doing jump D. That is definitely Sistine Chapel. Oh my god, was that backdash YRC? Yeah, backdash YRC. Gets the throw. Gets him out of the corner. Combo uses the dolphin. So instead of, you could obviously end this combo 2D right here and then go for dolphin setup or something like that, but instead he goes for the knockdown, gets a little bit more room behind him. Kedako just playing so well here. Gets thrown out of the air, though. You see the space control. The way that he threatens his air buttons, right? When he does jump backs like this. You look at May's regular jump arc, right? It's very, very shallow. How's it going, Shad? It's very, very shallow. It does not move forward at all or back at all. But it is perfect angle for things like jump H. Trying to jump off the otter balls and trying to make some tricky stuff. Sets up the dolphin first and then goes in. Very, very nice. And had the back charge ready for the dolphin. Kedako, so smart. The pace control was so impressive the entire time.
You gotta try. Because if you don't burst there, he's just going to OTG anyway. That's 2-1 for Kedako. Deb not out yet, though. He won game 1 very convincingly, but he's got to make some adjustments.
Oh, no! He didn't have the cancel.
Kedako with some very clutch IDs.
Full 6H charge. It's scary. No counter hit 6H. 6H counter hit in the air will give a ground bounce, but he didn't get the counter hit, so just grounds him. I'll take that, honestly, all things considered. DP confirm. Deb is really trying to get aggressive here. He doesn't want Kedako to get any room. He knows that Kedako is very good at setting up, and he gets the room. Otterball YRC whiff punish on the 6H. That was impressive. Nice jump out. Good read. And you see, this time he goes for the Otterball setup. Mixing it up. Gets the throw. No OTG. Just goes for the regular jump H. Very, very a change of pace from Deb, right? He just starts moving super far. Starts getting really aggressive instead of playing more of his passive style. I think he might be understanding at this moment that Kedako's eating that up. You can see right here. Gets in, gets the hit. Goes for the raw dolphin afterwards. Great start for him. And you see how high he hit the Nsenga this time? So, gets the splat with the dolphin. Weird reset thing. Nsenga hits way up here, so you're able to get a great setup. Dolphin, double dolphin. Keeping him locked down. Look at the space control. The YRCs. And this is the safety that he was playing with his 6H, right? So he gets the knockdown here, right? Goes for the dolphin setup this time. 6H from downtown. Recognizes he sees that he didn't stay put. YRC. And then he keeps it simple. Also, he does a little thing that a lot of people mess up with when they're early on trying to stuff Soul DP. You see him run under first and then just get a regular punish. That's because he doesn't need the corner. He's going to kill, right? So just run under him. Don't have to worry about the timing, because if I run under him and then run forward again, then I'm going to be able to run into his face no matter what. And he gets it perfect. Kedako. Kedako looks so good.
That's a situation to try, right? Got to make something happen. But now DEB's in trouble. Kedako on set point. Nice chicken block and grab.
You remember before, he was on this brink when he played against Bears.
No counter hit on the 6H.
Yeah.
There was a big counter hit 6H that DEB got in the top 16 match, so I think that's why he's fishing for it again.
Mid-screen now.
It's definitely one of those things where it's like, if you get counter hit 6H, then you just win.
First hit, yes, convert out of the air.
Especially in the corner.
Awkward Oki.
There you go. Same string he did a second ago. 2P2S, 6H.
There you go. Check some
Pressure continued.
Oh, no combo.
Wasn't able to combo off it. Might have been too far for 5H IAD. I'm not sure.
Knockdown out of the DP. And
And Senga PRC gets him out of that situation. That was so clever.
oh, no combo.
Yeah, I think he's trying to bait the burst a little too hard.
So no combo. Yeah, he might have been able to. He might be baiting the burst, right? Because the 5H IAD might have been what he was looking for. Honestly, if he did 5H IAD, I would have just take the burst. In these situations, like you have to really think about this situation right here, right?
Awkward Oki. Makes the most of it.
All this pressure, all this pressure, all this pressure. Your life is blinking. You're blinking, right? And so that means risk is jacked up. Counter hit. Oh wait, no, didn't have enough risk for the second part. So it doesn't matter. The point being is that you get the counter hit, right? This should be a 5H anyway. You should confirm this anyway. Because at the minimum you take the burst. At the maximum, you win. But at the minimum you take the burst. And taking a burst is fantastic.
Counter hit.
Oh, no combo.
Taking a burst is crazy.
The burst a little
You take away one of the most important tools, one of the strongest tools in the game. Oh, that's why I really backed up. I backed up because of this. And Senga. So on block in the air, look at this.
trying to bait the burst a little too hard there.
There's a lot of things to recognize here. So he meets him out of there. Just frame the jump K. He recognizes that he's just framed things, right? So he looks over here. Kedako goes, oh shit, he's just framing my air normals. I'm getting thrown and I'm going to die, right? What does he do? His meter, he cancels into Nsenga, PRCs, and now he's safe.
The Nsenga got him away from the air throw that DEB went for. Again, the Nsenga got
Actually, let me see. Did he have a jump H in there? Yeah, he did. You saw it for a second. His sword moved. He did a jump H there because he wanted the air throw. So that was such a crazy, crazy great read from Kedako. It was like, man, I'm in a bad situation here. Time to get out. Gives himself another chance.
Trying to chase him down.
Oh, if he had that meter from before, he would have been dead.
God, he's able to try and
Ugh. Wow, hit him overhead with that jump P.
It was an overhead. That burst keeps
saw the
himself.
burst coming.
That was so smart. Oh my god, I forgot. I think I talked about this after the set was over.
Anything will kill here. Dolphin anti-airs.
Oh my God, you went for the 2D trying to triple.
Oh my god, he's got a pixel of health.
Delay.
Yeah.
Oh, the burst on. He's trying to keep the pressure up. He meets him out of the air.
And that's what we were talking about the entire weekend.
Yup.
Don't burst when you get hit. Use it for the momentum. Use it to mitigate the damage before it happens.
Yeah.
Burst when you get hit. Let's go.
Hold on. So before I let old Sammy talk to you guys. I mean, so one of the things that was really impressive here.
Now he finds the fight.
So he has now spent.
Oh my God.
This was really impressive because I think that people rarely think about their options in this way. So
He's able to try and chase
he still has. So he gets knocked down, right? And now he's trying to push away with Green Guard or with Faultless Defense. This is something that Kedako's been doing all week. right? Very common tactic, especially against Soul, who is pretty much stubby normals. And then once you push him out into this range, he has one or two options. A few options. He either cancels into like Bandit Revolver, Gunflame. Bandit Revolver will catch some super jumps on the way up. Gunflame will be plus frames if you stay put, and 5H will catch people flinching either way. Wait, did he start with 2D? He started with 2D. Never mind. So since he started with 2D, he only has two options. He either has the ability to cancel into Bandit Revolver or Gunflame, or I guess fake Gunflame. But you know, whatever. We haven't seen that from DEB too much, unless it's a super duper hard bait. So he's now spent all of his meter on this green guard, right? So he spends that money on the green guard, cancels in the Gunflame, and because he canceled in the Gunflame, he YRC'd to make sure that the Gunflame moves forward during the stop, so he can't get away from this anymore. Gold Burst. And remember what I was saying about Gold Burst? Gold Burst, invincible all the way down. Avoids the chip that would have killed him.
He doesn't have any meter. He couldn't green guard it.
Deb just needs one hit. Anything will kill here. Deb taking his time.
Extremely impressive from Kedako. Gives him, I mean, you know, he loses this, but he wouldn't have been able to play this anymore if he didn't have that, right? So, and this is what we were talking about a second ago. Look at Soul right here.
No, the dolphin anti-airs.
Oh my god, he went for the 2D, trying to trip him on the way down.
Jumps in, gets the pressure, goes for the mix-up here off the 2P, right? And instead of waiting for himself to get hit, even if he has a couple chances to get hit, one or two hits, instead of waiting for him to get hit, he bursts. A lot of the times we were watching people burst when they were already getting hit, and then they were eating they burst into a burst save combo or tech trap or something like that, right? Burst while he was still in block stun, resets the momentum, and then gets the jumpy out of the air.
Yep.
Don't burst when you get hit. Use it for the momentum. Use it to mitigate the damage before it happens.
Yeah, that situation was so scary because of the threat of the overhead.
That's what I'm talking about. We were talking about that a lot during the set or during the top 8 because we were seeing it happen a lot. People get their burst baited. And this is something that's in the meta more than it ever has been before. People, just average players, are very good at baiting burst now or doing burst safe combos. This is something that is very very prevalent in Guilty Gear. So maybe a lot of people have to start thinking about different burst options. Don't burst as a combo breaker. Burst a lot more as a way to reset pressure. Actually, you know, Nage, let me see if I can find this. Nage had a really good write-up on how to think about bursts. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can't find it in this next... There might be something on Dust Loop. I'll have to look for it later. It's fine. We'll just keep playing this one.
What a conversion, yeah, after hiding over. All right, the trade works out for Deb there.
Yeah, I'll take that, definitely. Beach ball counter hits, such a good starter for her.
Again.
Nice. Remember we were talking about before, dealing with the Bandit Revolver on block. Deb's been going for this, and once again, he gets hit by it.
Again, that counter.
Hit by it in the corner. Gets the full combo this time. Look at this punish. Missed the 6H afterwards. He probably would have been able to get a stun or something because he had Yamada. Dude, Deb is doing his best. Oh my, gets under the dolphin again. Bad dolphin cancel. And then the bad bursts. We keep talking about this burst. Burst before the damage happens. Well, in that situation, it wasn't, you know, something that he could have done, but, you know, the ruling stands overall. Oof. Man, I don't want to hear my own voice right now. I was getting way too excited because I'm a big fan of Deb as a player, and then I was watching him make a back-to-back comeback, and he was gonna beat Kedako. I was gonna lose my shit. Nice. Oh, do you see that? Look at that backdash in the Bannerbringer. That was sick. Or sorry, Fafnir. That was sick. And then he goes for the double Fafnir, goes for the setup. Time and time again before, in this situation, he's gone for Gunflame YRC. So maybe Kedako wasn't ready for this late IAD or late air dash. Good damage, too. There you go. Goes for the setup. Tries to get him to swing into the Fafnir. Nice. Good combo. It doesn't get the full thing, but he gets out of the corner, right? All right. Burst on the jump D. Jump D has a lot of recovery, but it's cancelable. So good burst. He wants to end it. Oh my god. He RC'd to try to bait the burst here. This was such a huge read. Look at this. Oh. That was the burst read right there. He thought he was going to burst on the Bandit Bringer because that's a very common time people burst. Because you can't do anything out of the Bandit Bringer. It's just this one hit that you get combos off of. Kedako bursts afterwards, though. Gets hit. There you go. Burst before the damage happens. Burst before the damage happens. Otterball. That dolphin just gave her... What was this dolphin? Oh my god, that dolphin setup. I didn't even notice it myself, but that dolphin setup basically saved him. He saved him from this pressure. And because of that dolphin before, he was able to get all of this. He tried to whiff punish with the 2D, but was slightly too slow. But he's still out. He still has room that he wouldn't have had before. Gets the instant air throw. So I was thinking that burst from Deb was maybe not so good because of how low he was on life, but he extended that round for so long. He's going to get it back right now in this combo. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Oh, no. Counter hit. Reading the backdash with 6H into Otterball. 50%? Fuzzy. Remember I was talking about how jump D moves her forward and has a lot of recovery? Well, he's trying to block low here. Overhead. And Senga to cancel. RC to get the combo. Burst timing was perfect on the dolphin. Reversal air throw. Air dash was a little bit too high. Still phenomenal showing from a guy. Deb was so impressive. So impressive.